A world-first Australian study is putting the spotlight back on bullying. The 10-year research project reveals staggering rates of bullying across Victorian schools. And it seems boys are more likely than girls to engage in the nasty backstabbing, spreading rumours and other covert forms of bullying.
While kids who cyberbully are more likely to go on to use cannabis and commit crimes, their victims are at greater risk of depression and inflicting self-harm.
So, how can you bully-proof your children? Child psychologist and parenting expert Collett Smart joins us now with more. Hi, Collett.
Good morning.
Collett, were you surprised by these findings?
The last bit's no, with the depression and so on. I think what's surprising for a lot of us in this field is that the statistics of boys, we always stereotypically picture boys as being the physical bullies, not the covert or verbal bullies. So that was interesting. And I think parents always need to remember to define bullying. It's a repeated behaviour that happens to a single victim or a group. It's not a one-off incident, so it's usually a power play that's happening.
Here's one of the big problems. Kids who are being bullied tend to hide their experiences, to keep it all inside. What are some of the telltale signs that we as caring, loving parents should be looking out for?
Well, if you look at the tips that I've got for you, the important thing to do is look at, there's different types, so you'll look at emotional. So is your child crying more? Are they more anxious than they have been before? The behavioural signs would be things like withdrawing, just generally becoming more aggressive even at home. Physical would be feeling sick, sore tummy, headaches in the morning. And then school signs, is their school performance dropping? Are they not wanting to go to school in the mornings? So we start to look for a lot of those signs, not just one or two, but kind of the whole package.
And then, Collett, on the flip side, how do you ensure that your child isn't doing the bullying?
I think the main thing is for parents not to freak out when the school calls you and says, we think your child is a bully, but teach your child that they're not better than others. I think just generally, children need to know that they're not some superhuman. Encourage your child, but they're not better than everybody else. Explain what bullying is, so you've got physical, verbal and emotional bullying, and then find teachable moments where you can point out what empathy and inclusion looks like. Encourage different actions other than just outbursts of anger, and then be clear on consequences. So if your child has been called up to be a bully, lay out the consequences and follow through.
Bullying has changed with this whole revolution now, and cyberbullying is the whole new thing. How do we protect our kids against this? Because it can come at them from every single angle, right there in their bedroom on their computer, very confronting stuff.
And it follows them home. It's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day now. They don't get an escape. So things like keeping the technology out of the bedroom, where you can monitor your child's body language and see if they're upset by things. Make sure you maintain good sleep hygiene, keeping technology out so that they're sleeping well at night and get a break.
Okay. Collett, great information as always. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Collett.